Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Judy. I am going to do a quick little project here for my crafting table. I'm in the holiday spirit, so I thought I'd go ahead and pick up a few items while I was at Michael's yesterday. So I ended up with this suede skull. Well, I call it a blue suede skull, but it's like a velvet. And then I also picked up these plants, these fake plants from Michael's as well, and some googly eyes. I already had this trim and this trim here and that trim as well, and then I've got two pearl straight pins. So this is what I'm going to do. First of all, when I got home, I did decide where I wanted to place these, and so I did puncture holes in top of the skull. I got a good deal on the skull because it actually did have a chip out of it right there at first. So that's what kind of gave me the idea to grab a few items and come home and make this. So with that being said, I did cut this little piece that looks like ground cover. And I went ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put it over these holes. Kind of take away from the glaring gaping holes there. And then I'm going to put these in first. These are my Venus flytraps, which I thought was really cool. I actually had a Venus flytrap one time. However, it came to its demise with me because I literally have a black thumb with most all plants. So, and this one that liked to eat bugs and whatnot, I evidently didn't do it right because it dried up and died on me. So I was kind of sad about it because I really liked it. But I'm going to try to find another one. I actually got it from a place called Botanical Gardens where I live, and they had the plants there. So I'd like to stop back by there and see if I can find them again. So anyway, you can maneuver these how you want and bend them up and such. So I'm going to put those in the middle. This one was not cut. This is exactly how long it was when I got it. And I'm going to put that right here. And because I want it to appear behind my Venus flytrap a bit. All right, and then this other one, I did trim this right here because I wanted it a little bit shorter, and I didn't want to keep poking and poking and poking on this, because if I would have messed it up, I would have been very sad because it was the only one they had left, the only skull. So anyway, okay, so I have these goodies in here, and you can, you know, mold it however you want, turn all the leaves and such. But for right now, you get the idea. I'll go like this so you can see it. So yeah. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to give it like a headdress. So instead of it being a male skeleton, it's going to be a female one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of this first. And I hate this stuff because it sticks to like everything. In fact, I want to make sure it's a certain length. So give me a second here. Okay. All right. I want it about yay long. Oop. Losing my eyeballs, guys. I am not starting over though. Flying eyeballs for my spooky skull head. All right, eyes are going to be last. So what I'm going to do is make this lovely lady a really pretty headdress. If I don't lose all my parts. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I've got 3 different types of ribbon. I've got this shiny green. Then I've got a folded piece of netting. And I want that to be the same, around the same length. So, kind of fold that up. And then take a piece of some red knitting. And I'm just going to kind of put them all together like this, like so. And then I'm going to open this, and I'm going to place all of these in the middle of the purple. And you have to be careful because this, I don't know, this stuff fights me all the time and it sticks to everything. So I'm going to take these pieces of trim, I'm going to put them in the middle of this trim, and I am going to fold it over as such. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring back my skull. And if I get this on right, how I want it, I want it to go like that, yes. So I'm going to go like this and kind of wrap it around so it looks like a headdress. Then I'm going to take one of my pearl straight pins, and over here on the side, I'm going to stick that in there to hold it. And then I'm going to take this piece over here, and I'm going to pin it as well. All right, so there I have the headdress on it. I kind of like, I think I need to foof it up a little bit. Hang on a second, because it seems like I got it awful tight. I think I'm going to loosen it up a bit. I think it was just a little too tight. And I think I want it like that. All right. So, I can just stick those pins back in him. Or her, excuse me, her. There we go. So therefore, I think that looks like a headdress. Alright, so she's kind of like a, I think what my friend Lisa said, like a high priestess type skull that I'm making. So there's her like little headdress. Okay, and then last but certainly not least is its eyes. And like I said, I'll probably play with this a little bit because I'm going to want to get everything just situated just so. But, you know, I'm not going to do that on camera because that could, like, take forever. Now, these are adhesive, so I can stick them in there or I can probably just set them in there. But I'm going to go ahead and take off the adhesive backing anyway. And I'm just going to stick the eyes right there in the sockets. And I like these because they're shiny and they just look like glowing eyes. All right. I'm going to get it placed in there just right. I don't want them to look goofy. Or her to look goofy. See, I keep calling it a he, and I really think it looks like a she now. So what do you think, guys? So I'm going to be putting this on my desk, and I'll be all excited to have a nice, really super cool decoration. And so what I'll do is here, I'm going to move my camera up a bit. It's going to wiggle a little bit. I do apologize, but I want to give you the full effect of what it looks like. I don't mind all my stuff in the background. But I think it looks really cool. And now I can leave it on my desk, or excuse me, my crafting table, and enjoy that, because Halloween's going to be here before you know it. So I'm glad I got that out of the way and done. Just a quick little project on what you can do with just a few items to make something so super cool and spooky. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me. If you're new, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. I would certainly appreciate it. And everybody else that always joins me, thank you so much for supporting me, and happy crafting. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.